So we're standing here at the midst of the Gladiator Arena, no lions sadly, but we're here to talk about Spartacus Legends. So can you give us the quick pitch? What is Spartacus Legends?
Sure, so Spartacus Legends is a gladiator fighting game between two gladiators. It's influenced and based heavily on the show Spartacus on the Starz network.
So basically it's a one-on-one beat 'em up. What's different about making a gladiator game than say like a Street Fighter or that kind of title?
So the gladiator fighting game is much more brutal. It's a lot more sort of a realistic fighting than you would see in a Street Fighter or something like that. It's very just sort of engaging, very brutal. The moves are very much the things you would see from the show. And if you're familiar with the show Spartacus on Starz, it's this sort of over-the-top, very gory, very violent, very exciting action fighting game.
So I guess gladiators, not always the fairest of fights because they have sort of different equipments and different things, and someone might be in favor, someone might not be in favor. How do you sort of present that in a game and make it meaningful?
Sure, so the gladiators themselves earn what we call perks, which are their sort of unique abilities that's specific to that gladiator. And as a player, we let you you sort of run your own gladiator house, and you're buying slaves and customizing these gladiators that you're buying. So you're leveling up as a player, which allows you access to more different, unique kinds of equipment. So you can customize how your gladiator plays, the kind of stats that he has, sort of that sort of thing, and really make your gladiator your own. And it gets pretty dirty. You can take your gladiators, you can taunt the other guy. A big part of the game is getting the crowd on your side. So in the gladiator, in the arenas, it's really about having the crowd chanting your name and really kill them all, getting you on your side. If you do that at the end of the match, you can actually execute the guy you're fighting.
So how does that work? How do you build up that so you get the opportunity to do that?
Sure, so over the course of a fight, naturally you'll sort of gain crowd favor as you're playing better than your opponent. Also, we give the player the ability to do taunts, so you can actually taunt your opponent to reduce their crowd favor or to get the crowd on your side.
So who is the developer and what have they been working on previously?
Sure, so the developer is Kung Fu Factory. They've got a lot of experience with fighting games. They've got a good team, and they worked on just about every fighting game that's been out there at some point in their career. They have a lot of experience specifically with the sort of MMA fighting style, and it translates really well into gladiator combat.
So is there a lot of that sort of fighting as well in there? Like the kind of wrestling and that sort of thing?
Just a little bit. So we break it down. We've got different combos. Every weapon style plays differently. It has its unique set of controls and combos. We also have the ability to do defense breaks and do things like throws and that sort of thing.
So where is it at in development right now, and sort of where are you going with it?
It's going to be free to play on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade.
That's interesting, a sort of free-to-play model. How does that model work?
So it's really exciting for us. We're one of the first games on Xbox Live Arcade to be free-to-play. And for us, what we're showing here at the show today is all available for free. Anyone who has an Xbox Live subscription can come and play it, and everything that we're showing is available for free. We'll also be selling downloadable content in addition to that to give you additional things that you can buy in the game.
So will that sort of give you more things to do with the slaves that you have and things like that, or what kind of things do you get to buy?
So we'll be showing more about the downloadable content, things you can buy at a later date. But for today, everything you see in the show everything you see here today at the show is free and available.
Thank you very much for your time.
Awesome, thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for checking it out.